Well, good morning, family. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Financially Freedom Point Friday.
All right.
How is everyone doing? Please, this is a team effort lifestyle call. If you're on the line with me this morning, please take the time to introduce yourself. Let us know where you're calling in from.
Marina, South Carolina.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome, Southern Cal. Welcome, North Carolina. Who else is with us this morning?
In the house, Robert.
Hey, Robert, good morning. Good morning, family. Who else is with us?
Reno.
Hi, Gregory from Reno. How are you, sir?
Lance, how you doing this morning, ma'am?
I'm doing great, sir. Doing great. And Terry from Chino Hill, California. Hey, Terry.
It's a showtime California versus from Clinton, Maryland. It's in the house.
Oh, my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Love that energy you're bringing, sir.
Love the energy you give as well.
Thank you. Well, family.
Sterling Heights, Maryland.
Mr. Jackson's in the house. Welcome, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Magnificent day.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Keep it coming, family. Who is with us this morning? Go right ahead. Shout your name out. Where you calling in from?
Yep, it's down. Here we go.
Mr. Jackson in the house. Welcome, sir.
The pleasure is to be here.
Welcome, family. Keep it coming. Where are you calling in from? What is your name? Sheila Dilla McDuffie, Maryland. Hey, Miss Sheila, millionaire in the making. How are you this morning? I'm doing wonderful. Welcome, welcome. Oh, great job last night. Great job last night at the TTC.
Thank you. We just had fun.
We really did.
Yeah,
welcome, family. Keep it coming. Who else is with us this morning? Where are you calling in from? Good morning, family. Great things are happening.
Anderson from Poole, Maryland.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, Maryland's in the house. Welcome to the call. How are you this morning?
Hey, I'm feeling great. I'm great. I'm happy and healthy.
I love that. Happy and healthy. What more could you ask for? Happy and healthy. Get the T-shirt made. I want to buy one of those T-shirts, happy and healthy. I know that's right. Welcome, family. I'm going to mute out. In just a few. If you'd like to, go ahead, shout your name. Where are you calling in from?
Okay, Berkeley, California.
Berkeley,
from Georgia.
California. Georgia's in the house. Welcome.
Brooklyn, New York, Sabrina Wright.
Welcome, welcome. Keep it coming, family. How's it with us this morning?
Good morning, Bobby Dorsey.
Good morning, Bobby. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to hear you this morning.
Oh, thank you.
Good to have you. Boy, I tell you, family, luckily you just came up to them, Bobby. So
all callers are muted.
They hear each and every one of you dialing in this morning and calling out your day. It's Friday, family. It's Friday. It's Freedom Point Friday. My goodness, we had a phenomenal week. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you guys something. Are you all feeling good? Have you thought about how good you've been feeling lately? Yes, I see you nodding your head. Yes, I've been feeling good. But look, have you been able to do things lately that you have not been able to do physically in a while? Yeah, you're shaking your head. Yes, I see that. And what is it a result of? Let me take the conversation. Tell me, what is the result of you feeling good, and what is the result of you being able to do things you haven't been able to do in a while physically?
All callers are unmuted.
What is the result of that? Because you're doing what? You're doing what, family? What are we taking?
Be slow. Be slow.
Oh, so be slow. Is that it?
All callers are muted.
And you are all correct. That's exactly what it is. It's the B-Boost. It's the Strong Energy. It's the Super 10. It's the Slim by 10. It's the Deep Power. My goodness, are we getting results or are we getting results? Yes, we are. And 10 Effort Network, that is exactly what we're in the business of, changing people's minds, giving hope, helping to make dreams reality, and just feeling good. Like someone said on the phone, I feel happy and I feel healthy. And this is making a difference in people's lives around the globe. And we have so many great things that are happening. I don't even know where to start. So I'm going to bring on my business partner because I need to calm my little self down. My business partner, Pastor Joe Wafer. Are you there, sir?
I'm here, boy. I tell you, you guys are going to get Kevin Bond singing the happy song in a minute.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, so many things, so many great things happening out here, guys, with just these explosive TCPs that's taking place, my goodness. It's so many great things happening. Last night was an amazing TTP. I think we had over 80 people there last night. It was amazing. I'm saying we didn't even have room. Listen, this is when you know you got too many people. Is when you don't even have room for the guests.
The guests
couldn't even see the presentation with so many people. That's just an amazing what's been taking place around the country. You're hearing things that's going on with One Star Kevin Bond in Atlanta, meeting after meeting after meeting. You got New York, meeting after meeting after meeting. You got North Carolina, meeting after meeting. You got Virginia. Oh, Virginia just come online on Northern Virginia. Just came online.
Goodness.
They got their meeting on Tuesday. Got another meeting coming up on Tuesday. And got further down south of Richmond. You got meetings down there with Cheryl Church and their team. I mean, it's just happening all over. You got California just on fire. What can we say more? I'm telling you, everybody you got to tell them about this company, because what's going to happen is you're going to be somewhere with a friend, and your friend is not going to know about this because you didn't tell them about it, and somebody else is going to tell them about it, and you're going to be so upset with yourself. And you can't be mad at them because all they're doing is sharing with everybody that comes in their sphere of influence. So you have to do the same thing as Sheila McDuffie says. When you come in within her 3 feet rule, you get within 3 feet of her, you're going to hear about Team Effort Network. Okay. And that's why she's having such success. So we got a lot of things going on, a lot of new emails that's coming out with Malaysia and some of the other things that's taking place with pre-launches. So we have much on the table to talk about today.
Pastor, you don't have to be within 3 feet of Sheila McDuffie for her to talk to you. You could be across the street, around the corner. So she will come find you. She will see you at a distance. She will see you at a distance, and she will take a leap to get to where you are to tell you about the trade. And
listen, you can be on the other side of the Potomac. She said, "Hey, hold up right there. I'll be right up. I'm gonna go across the bridge. I'll come right there in a minute."
She's gonna get to you. You can believe she's gonna get to you. You're right, Pastor. You have to start telling everyone. And we're at a point now where you gotta don't be shy. Don't be shy. You have to start talking, because last night at our TTP, there were two people there. They discovered that they saw each other at TTP, and they were first cousins. It's like, hey, cuz, what are you doing here? I was invited by someone else. It's like, oh. So someone's first cousin was at a TTP that you didn't tell cousin about it? Y'all better tell our cousins about these prayers. Cousins want to be a part of this. So make sure you all are sharing. But Pastor Joe, we had a great announcement that was given out last night. So you want to tell us what that announcement was and bringing out our speaker for today?
I absolutely do. As you guys know, that we're, Team Effort Network is rolling out pre-launches around the world. So, that we're in the United States. We're in Puerto Rico, a territory in the United States. We're in Mexico, Dubai, Philippines. And we're constantly rolling out new markets. We got an email last week about the rollout of Malaysia. And now, yesterday, we got a new email saying that we're pre-launching the UK. The UK, that's a huge market. And, this lady on the call has been waiting so patiently. She has She's been a team player. She has diligently researched everything. I call her my personal researcher. She can research anything. Listen, when they was looking for Bin Laden, they should have had her because she would have found him, man. I'm telling you, she would have found him. but she could find out the information. She researched the information, and she gives great information and great training. And so she's been patiently waiting in the UK for this time to really get some traction on what's getting ready to take place. And we told her, I called her about 3 weeks ago, and I sent her a text message. I said, UK is just days away from opening. She was like, "What? You gotta be kidding me!" But without any further ado, let's bring on Miss Anita Poole from the UK. Anita, are you with us?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me, Denise and Dale?
Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can. I tell you, Anita, but when that flyer went out yesterday, I got excited for you. I'm like, Anita Poole, did you see this?
Oh, my gosh. Denise and Dale, I am not kidding. Today is such a special day in my family anyway. It is Friday the 13th here in the UK. My daughter was born on a Friday the 13th, and in our family, a Friday is an extremely lucky day. We don't move. We don't complete our house. We don't buy a car unless it's a Friday. And my daughter was born on the luckiest Friday, Friday the 13th. So, some people think, Friday the 13th, maybe that's not such a good day. My family, it's a fantastic day. And guess what? When I opened up my emails, because obviously there's an 8-hour time difference, and the emails go out from corporate at different times. Friday the 13th, UK was open on my computer.
Oh,
so it is exactly as you say, Dale. Yep, I have been waiting patiently, and I have, since day one, been given my utmost support to get the USA moving. Now, why? Because this is a global opportunity. And people on the call, if you haven't grasped that yet, pinch yourself, because you need to grasp it right now. You can be sleeping, and people that you don't know can come in 100 levels down from the day you joined. They can be anywhere in the world. We're already open in over 45 countries in My Video Talk, the sister division. TEN, exactly as Denise and Dale said, already opened in the USA. We're actually already open in Dubai. We are going to open in the Philippines very shortly. We're now open as of today in the UK. We're also going to be open in Mexico, in Canada, in Australia, in Japan, and then worldwide. We're going to be opening, officially in places like India. We're already opened in Malaysia this week. We're already open in Puerto Rico. It's exactly as Dale said. Listen to the gems on Mel and Amy's calls. Literally, Mel actually said a couple of weeks ago, one key sentence. I played it to myself over and over and over again. That sentence was so key. He said, we are going very soon for aggressive, massive global expansion. That everyone, we need to grasp that right now. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, the countries that we're opening right now. That means while you're sleeping, people can be joining and you can be making money. And you can be sharing fantastic, fantastic products that everyone needs and wants. They just don't know about it. So, Dale and Denise, what would you like me to speak about today?
Oh, goodness, Nita. You know what I'd like you to share, Anita? We have so many new representatives since last year when you first shared your testimony, where you were before these sprays got in your hands, physically where you were and how you were. If you can share that before you can share the importance of these sprays, for the lives of the people in India. I mean, in the UK.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. So I have a medical background and also a business background. And despite everything I had done and researched and looked for and tried, I could not get better. Unfortunately, several years ago, I had an illness which is actually a very, very dangerous illness. It actually was almost fatal. It's called toxic shock syndrome, and you don't have the antibody to fight a particular toxin. And I went from being extremely fit, running every day, bringing up my kids, working, playing tennis, very good social life. I was just extremely active, could multitask hugely. And I went from suddenly running in the morning one day to being unconscious at night and meningitic at night. In the morning, I was rushed to hospital. I was put in intensive care. I was very severely in shock, extremely high blood pressure. They didn't know what it was. They thought that it was a septicemic illness, so they pumped me with 6 different huge levels of antibiotics, actually through a drip. I was very dangerously ill. I began losing the ends of my fingers and toes in terms of the nails, and the skin was coming off because I was losing the blood supply there. People can actually have this illness and lose, if they live, they can actually lose their arms and legs. It's that serious, that dangerous. Fortunately, I was very fit before, so I lived, and I willed myself to get out of hospital because I had young children at that time. And however, when I came out of hospital from that day, I could not regain the proper muscle strength. I had difficulties with my arms and legs and general muscle strength, energy, etc. It was diagnosed as chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia later on, and I struggled with that for several years. And as I say, nothing I tried, no matter how much research I did, it could help, really. And that's because there is no treatment and there's not enough research going on into fibromyalgia. So wouldn't it be great, folks, if we actually have an illness that we can make a whole load of money with TEN and then pour that money back into research to help people with the illness? That's just, to give you an idea, just some of the things we could be doing in TEN. So here I was struggling, led a life, but it was a real struggle of a life. I had to stop all exercise. I couldn't go swimming. I couldn't play tennis. Some days I couldn't walk at all. Some days I could barely lift, food to my mouth. I wouldn't be able to talk to anyone. I couldn't even sit up and watch a film on TV. It was that bad some days. When I heard about the TEN products, I kindly got somebody to send some to me from the USA because we weren't open in the UK at that time. And I've been on the TEN products now for many months. It has helped me virtually within a couple of weeks of starting to take them. I gradually phased them in. First the D and then the B and the Slim by 10 and the Super 10 and now the Cell Energy. And every single product has helped me. It's helped me with reducing my weight because although I was fit before, the body wasn't used to not being mobile and not being able to use energy in the proper way. So I began putting on weight, and there was nothing I could do, despite the fact that I was eating healthily, to stop the weight increase. And of course, that creates a burden on the body because the more weight you have, especially if you have low energy, the harder it is to carry your body around. So it becomes a vicious circle. My metabolic rate decreased drastically. It went down to half what a normal metabolic rate should be. And that made all the symptoms worse. And it's a classic thing that happens with many, many illnesses. However, with the TEN sprays, I lost literally over 2 stone, nearly 3 stone actually. That is 15 kilograms, which is over 30 pounds. And all of that was within actually the first 3 or 4 months. I lost inches off my dimensions. I mean, we're talking about huge. 6 inches off my waist, 5 inches off my hips, 4 inches off my thighs, 2 inches off my upper arms. Now, I wasn't grossly overweight, but I've always been a slim build, and my body wasn't used to carrying that kind of weight. It even decreased my visceral fat, which is the fat around your organs, which is the thing that is actually not, quite dangerous for your health. Anyone who's overweight will have visceral fat. That's the fat that does some harm. There's very few things that can touch visceral fat. These TEN sprays have touched that. My visceral fat is now back to normal. I've actually begun putting on muscle, which is very, very significant. My body fat has gone down, over 10%. That's enormous, folks. So these are huge, huge statistics. My D3 level, 2 years I was on D3, and I couldn't increase the level significantly enough. However, I was on D3 tablets, that is. However, with the TEN D3 sprays, I've gone from 45 to literally over 100, which is where I need it to be. I need it to be between 100 and 150. So I'm continuing with my sprays. My B level has literally doubled, and it's well within the normal range. In fact, I have to start cutting back on the B because I was finding it so helpful. I was taking quite a bit of it because I was really finding it helpful with energy. Now I need to start cutting back a little bit on the B because it's now well just over the upper range of normal. So what I've done instead is I'm taking the cell energy, and the cell energy is giving me, more energy. It's helping to detoxify my system, and it actually does. I made a mistake the other day, and I actually took it at night. Normally I don't take it at night just before sleeping, thinking that I don't want it to give me energy before I sleep. But actually it gave me a more settled, calmer sleep. So, some of the things that Melissa has been saying on the calls about it having a dual effect, both calming as well as giving energy, that's absolutely spot on. And literally, I could go on. All my parameters are back to normal. And, I'm feeling better. I'm looking better. I know Denise has seen pictures of me on Facebook, and she thinks I'm more than half my real age. So,
yes.
Folks, it really does help.
And you do, Anita. You really do. I was actually speaking about you last night, and I said, from the pictures that you had earlier that you showed to where you were had lost all the weight, and you were standing with nice slacks on, and you had your shirt tucked in, and you really looked like a 21-year-old young lady. You really did. And I remember, Anita, when you first started sharing your testimony, when you first started taking the vitamin D, where you had not been able to swim because you were a swimmer. You were very physically active. And the first time that you were able to get in the pool and take a swim after I don't know how many years, but I just remember that hearing you be able to get up and take a walk. I think you started off taking a walk first. You ended up going into the pool to see if you could do some swimming. And then before long, you were just swimming full laps.
Absolutely, Denise. And in fact, now I'm in the gym as well. So, I remember the very first day I went into the gym trying to get back into it. This was before the TEN sprays came along, and I actually couldn't do it. I went onto the treadmill, and this treadmill that I had been able to run so fast on, as well as, many other things, I could barely walk on that treadmill, and I had to actually ask somebody to stop it for me because I couldn't even walk on it because my balance wasn't good enough while it was moving. And here I am now, able to run on the treadmill. Of course, we don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent. I still have the disorder, and yes, I do have days when my energy is lower than others. My muscle power is lower than others. I can't expect the TEN sprays to be a cure for what I have, but what I do know is that it's completely changed my life. It's changed the quality of my life, my productivity, and my ability to move and to do the things that I couldn't do before the TEN sprays. And it's earning me money. So, it's a win-win situation.
It is. Now, you mentioned also before the importance of vitamin D in the UK. You said how vitally important that's going to be to many, many lives of people in the UK. You want to explain why that is? I think it was the vitamin D. Is it the vitamin D?
Yep. There is a massive market actually for all the TEN sprays in the UK. Vitamin D, you rightly remembered, because we don't have a great climate. I'm very pleased to say that the weather has changed, and literally, God is shining on us in TEN, because today is a beautiful, warm, hot day. Literally yesterday and today, the day TEN opened in the UK. So, it must be significant. But normally we don't have lovely, clear blue skies. A lot of the time it's cloudy. I know Maureen Smith was over in the UK recently, and we spoke on the phone. And the first thing she said, I said, "How do you like the UK?" And she said, yeah, I remember it well from when I was here before. Hasn't changed. It's so cloudy. It's so cold, she said, and this is summer, and that was literally just a few weeks ago she was here. So can you imagine, the market for D3 is huge because we have cloudy weather, we have a lot of pollution around the cities. For example, London, the mayor of London is actually thinking of issuing traffic pollution alerts. Because like many cities, there is so much smog and pollution from industry, from cars, from, people just generally living. And the trend for cities around the world will continue. They will become mega cities. So anyway, there's pollution. Super 10 and cell energy with the antioxidants come in. Anywhere with a location with not a lot of sunshine, the D3 comes in, because you can only really absorb D3 from the sunshine apart from the vitamin TEN sprays. Tablets, you hardly absorb much vitamin D3, and that's why, even though I had been on it for a couple of years, I wasn't my level wasn't really going up very significantly, and it wasn't making a big difference to my health on tablets, whereas the 90% absorption in the TEN sprays is making a huge difference. So, yes, the market for D3 is huge, and yes, we have lots and lots of people with asthma, with heart disorders, with obesity, with various cardiovascular disorders, various respiratory disorders, various neuromuscular disorders, and the NHS, which is the health system in the UK that is government funded, is really struggling. It's in serious struggling funding issues, staffing, resources, and money. So with the healthcare system under huge strain, and the country only just beginning to come out of recession, but nobody knows what is round the corner in terms of property bubbles, people need income. It's a crowded country. We don't have a lot of space compared to the USA. The USA is huge with a high population, but it's very very spread out. The UK is a small island with a high population. It likes to be productive. It's very good on research and keeping up with the times, and it actually has a very good international feel. And so it's ideally placed for global expansion. It's ideally placed for local and national expansion. It's ideally placed for global expansion. It's right in the middle between Asia and the USA, Canada. So I'm giving you a glimpse, folks, of what lies ahead of me. Now you know why I'm so excited and why I have waited patiently for a year. And yes, the sayings are, patience is a virtue. Good things come to those who wait. And I've always believed in this company, Mel and Amy Gill, and this pay plan, and it's happening right now, folks, right now. So, yes, Dale and Denise, anything else?
Well, Anita, your patience has really paid off, and as you all know, we just launched yesterday in the UK, today in a UK hour. And so Anita, who's been waiting there patiently from the first one to hear about Writer's Testimony, she has waited patiently. And she could have gone to many other companies and done many other things in between that time, but she has stayed steadfast and unremoved because she knows what is about to happen in the UK, and she is in position. So, Pastor, do you have anything for Anita?
Well, that's just always an amazing story to hear Anita's story, knowing where she has come from and where she is now, and to see just dramatic change physically, emotionally, mentally, as a result of the product. The product just making her healthier. They say that when you feel good, you look good. And I think that's true. You start seeing those progressive pictures that she has been posting from beginning to the end, and you're seeing her looking better and her confidence levels up as you see these pictures, and it's all because of the product that we have here at Team Effort Network, and to combine that with having an opportunity attached to it, which says not only can you feel good, look good, but the company and the product also gives you the ability to earn. And so your pocket looks good as well. So I believe UK is going to become on strong. There's a great active environment there from our previous division, my video talk, and having a strong leader like Anita there in the UK, that just means that we're going to get off to the races in the UK really, really strong. So anybody who has anybody in the UK, you want to start putting them on your list now for contact. So that when we have a introductory meeting there in the UK, we can get them all over there into that meeting. So it's going to be an exciting time. I'm looking forward to going to the UK and being with Anita.
Actually, Dale, you've mentioned something very, very important there. If you don't mind, I'll just chip in there. It is all about belief. You touched on, I could have gone elsewhere. I didn't. Why? Because I believe in this company, no other company, this company, this leadership, these products, this pay plan. And that's what we all need to have in us. That's the road to success. And what I will be doing, Dale and Denise, is, especially now the UK is open, next Tuesday, it's on the calendar, MVT, which is my Video Talk, the sister division tools, plus the TEN sprays, global presentation. Doesn't matter which country you're in, you're welcome to attend. Doesn't matter which team you're in, you're welcome to attend. For all you know, you're probably in our team anyway. Del, Denise, myself, various doctors that are in our team, you're probably in our team anyway. So it really doesn't matter. We're here to help everyone. Presentation, it's all on the calendar. You can get the details there, and I will put an entry in the calendar as well. Next week, Monday to Friday, the presentation is weekly on a Tuesday. There will be training on a Wednesday weekly. I will be doing TTPs starting at my home and then later into bigger venues on a Thursday. I'll put that up on the calendar. If you know anyone in the Gloucestershire area, by all means, get them to me. But regardless of that, would it be okay if I give my telephone number, USA and UK, Dale and Denise? Anyone who has contacts in the UK, you are welcome to call me.
Go right ahead, Anita, because we do have some members that already have some people in position in the UK. And what a beauty it is. You see how this is, family? This is wonderful. You have your contact. You're here in the U.S. You have contacts in the UK, and now you have someone you can connect them with so that they can see the full presentation. They can attend the TTP, and you can have business conducted there in the UK while you run it here in the U.S. That is just a win-win situation. So, yes, Anita, please share your number so that the members can contact you to connect their prospects with you.
Okay, so either if you are in the USA and you are calling me, or you have someone in your team who's calling me, the cheapest way is to use my USA number. To dial 650-585-4588. That's 650-585-4588. 4588. That will come through to me in the UK, and you will only be charged a USA telephone charge, like calling USA to USA. Just remember, I am 8 hours ahead of PST, or you can call me on my UK number, which is 44-1242-677-119. If you need to text me, my mobile, my email, all my details are all on Facebook, and you can connect with me on Facebook. Plus, even better, free of charge, folks, using the MVT tools. Starting next week, I'll put it on the calendar, Monday to Friday daily at 4:30 p.m. UK time, which is 8:30 a.m. PST, which is 11:30 a.m. EST. I will be on the video call with the TEI call on speakerphone so that anyone can enter free of charge, hear the last 15 minutes, hear the announcements, and then I'll be staying on for 15 minutes so that you can do a three-way call with me, testimonials, leader introductions, ask questions, anything that you need, basically. So let's get UK built big time and global. Back to you, Denise and Dale.
Thank you so much, Anita, for being with us today. Great things that happen here on Team with the Network every day, family. So keep your team members plugged in, you stay plugged in, and continue to share. We're going to go out now to Atlanta, Georgia. One star, blowing it up in Atlanta, Georgia, I'm telling you. Kevin Vaughn, are you there, sir?
Absolutely. I'm so glad, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Anita, that I know you guys. Woo, I tell you, we are in the right place at the right time. How's everybody doing out there? Is everybody excited? Woo!
Excited.
Welcome to your future, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, right now I'm going through Charlotte, North Carolina, getting ready to head up to Virginia. All I'm going to say is get on the road, ladies and gentlemen, about this wonderful business. Get on the road and get ready to talk to my cousin in Charlotte and some people all the way up to West Virginia. So get excited, ladies and gentlemen, about sharing. 10, as Mel and Amy Gill says, share, invite. And I just ordered another 2,000 business cards, ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise. Guess what? They're going to be gone in the next 90 days. And I'm going to make sure I have at least 100 new names. So, ladies and gentlemen, get out there and share this wonderful business with everybody. And, Anita, I am so excited for you. I don't know what to do, man. Woo, I am so excited for you. I tell you, Pastor Denise, she's going to be the first 10-star in the UK. No doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about it.
Definitely.
No doubt about it. That is incredible. And I can't wait for us to fly over there to see her, That's going to be even better. When we can go over there and participate with her in the growth of her wonderful business. Isn't that powerful?
Yeah.
So I'm so excited. Oh, man, incredible. And Pastor Denise, thank you so much for all you do for everybody around the globe. But thank you from the Atlanta team. We're just excited for you, excited with you. And Mel and Amy Gill, we are definitely, I think, Anita mentioned it earlier, we are truly in the right place at the right time, and God has truly shined on us today. It is Friday the 13th, but I ain't got nothing to do. All I'm going to do is say it's 10 plus 3 more sprays. How about that? That's all it is today for me. It's 10 plus 3 more sprays. And I think that's what we get in the kit, David. Woohoo! That's what we get in the kit. I love it. Well, I tell you, you can just turn yourself right around, can't you, Pastor, all the time. That's wonderful. Are y'all ready for some wonderful quotes today? Wow.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Amen. I know Anita has some awesome quotes, too. Matter of fact, I'm just tracking her, trying to do like she does as well. Hey, the first quote comes from...
Oh, you're awesome, Kevin. You're awesome.
I love it. You're awesome. You're awesome. We're just following your lead. These are all from Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill says on the first one, patience, persistent, and perspiration makes an unbeatable combination for success. I know Anita knows that one, loves that one. The next one from Napoleon Hill says, there are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. I'm not acknowledging any today. No limitations, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. You have the power. You have the power. You have the power, and you got the spray, so let's keep rolling. The last quote of the day, I want this to be embedded and sprayed into your mind from Napoleon Hill. It says, cherish your visions and your dreams as they are children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements. Back to you, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale.
Wow, I love that one. No limitations to the mind, only those you allow. Wow, that's powerful. Well, family, it has been a phenomenal week. My goodness, I know that you've heard something this week that has moved you from facts to faith to action. Now it's just up to you to go out there and take action because it has been laid before you. Do not forget 10 University coming in September. Please make that file in your brain. Make sure you register that in your brain. You do not want to miss 10 University. That will be in September. Mel Gill says, do not miss the big event. Do not miss the big event. You want to be there. And also take advantage of the promotion that's on the table. Go ahead and win yourself a mini iPad between now and June the 18th. And that's simply by sharing the business and signing up 3 new business partners on the Diamond Package, and you have yourself a brand new mini iPad. And also, take your family to Disney World. Everybody wants to go to Disney World, play with Mickey Mouse. So let's go to Disney World. Let's go together. Come on, we have some winners already. Let's get some more so we can make it a big event. So to take advantage of that, just become a one-star. Become a one-star. That's just making $2,000 in 1 week, and that can be done just as easy as you sharing this business. If you are sharing this business and you make sure the people that you're bringing on board are sharing the business, you can become a one-star before you realize it. Just visualize it. Just see it. Just say it. I will be a one-star. Go ahead and take advantage of that promotion until the end of June and take you and yourself and your family to Disney World. Well, family, this has been a wonderful week. Enjoy this weekend to the fullest. Go out there and make a difference in someone else's life, and they will make a difference in yours. Be back on the call again Monday morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Anita and Kevin, what do we say? Family, you know that you are all loved and appreciated. Thank you, Mel and Davey.
I love
God bless you all.
Everybody have a great
Have a prosperous day on purpose. Love you all.